President Kufuor said, as a member of the New Patriotic Party, as an elephant, you should never, ever open your mouth to say religion was one of the reasons why MPP lost the election. One of the most important things he said today, very important thing he said today is that in the New Patriotic Party, it's not about your religion, your tribe. It is not about those things. It's about the individual who will be able to do the work. He said that tag that the NDC has succeeded in tagging the New Patriotic Party, say Ashanti 4 party, President Kufuor said it is very dangerous, and we must, as a party, do everything possible to make sure that tag, we remove it. Otherwise, a time will come, the MPP might become like the CPP without relevance. President Kufuor said that if we don't learn to forgive, he said one thing that caught my mind. He said that, look, if you go and sit in a car, let's say Trotro, or you go and sit in VIP, you are moving from Accra to Kumasi, you don't need to decide who will sit by you. You don't need to like the person who is sitting by you. You don't need to like the person who is sitting behind you. You don't need to like the person who is sitting in front of you. But the only thing that is most important to you is that you want the bus to arrive safely to Kumasi where you are going. Yes. So he said that Darocha said, Darocha of blessed memory, he said that we don't need to be friends to belong to a political party. Darocha, that we all so much revere. He said that we do not need to be friends to belong to the same political party. Just like the way we don't need to know whoever, you don't need to like the face of who is sitting by you in a car, but you just want to reach your destination safely. You don't need to like somebody before you will do the right thing for the MPP. No. You don't need everybody to agree with you in the MPP before you would decide that as a person, I want to make sure I communicate for the party to come back to power. As a person, I want to make sure that I pay my dues for the party to come back to power. As a person, I want to make sure that I sponsor people who are coming online to dedicate their time to educate people. You don't need people to be your friends to do that. That's what President Kufuor said today. And so, I'm going to play a part of the speech for you to hear it yourself from the horse's own mouth. And then we shall have a conversation around that. When we are done, then we can go to the second phase that is going to be the Chief Justice issue. Okay? Ora says that good job. Thank you so much, Ora. So let's listen to some of the speech President Kufuor gave today. Very, very important. Awesome. I'm so glad. This is a timely speech that he gave. So this is it. Please, President Kufuor speaking.
We are democratic. We uphold common humanity. So, and democracy really doesn't go in for tribe or religion or gender. It's the individual. One man, one vote. And if we want power, we want to present a person who would be convincing to the generality of the electorate. Can this man we are presenting help solve problems for the community at large, so the benefit spreads across the board for all? We look at that this way. If we tell the truth to ourselves, we may see that the way we've been brushed by our opponents from way back. Oh, you are a tribal party. Oh, these days we are including even religion. You do that, and it comes from our mouths, then I tell you, we are perpetuating.
President Kufuor said, as a member of the New Patriotic Party, as an elephant, you should never, ever open your mouth to say religion was one of the reasons why MPP lost the election. I'm not the one who said it. President Kufuor said it today. He said during their time, it used to be about tribe and where you are coming from. But these days he is hearing that people are even using religion. He's saying that, hey, as a member of MPP, don't even attempt it. Don't even go and say it anywhere. Whether you belong to candidate B, you want candidate C to come. Never ever open your mouth to say, sir, it is because of religion that our Ghanaians did not vote for whoever. Never do that. That's Gentle Judge speaking. Lion says, watching you from Canada, say, wow, thank you so much for doing the listening. Now let's continue.
Sometimes bitter solutions, but they were genuine solutions. The soldiers under Champon came to remove us. And I was put in Ashford prison. I stayed there for 1 year, 3 months, not being accused. I'm telling you, so the youth, when you complain these days, you must know it happened before, long before you were born.
President Kufuor says that, look, the fact that they are catching wound to me, they are taking him to Ioko, they are taking wound to me to CID office, they are taking him here. It does not make him guilty. The fact that you are hearing say some people have job money and they are holding press conferences, they are mentioning their names. The fact that OSP is chasing after Kenneth Oriata, doing press conferences. They say Kenneth Oriata is sick. OSP said by all means he must come to Ghana. President Kufuor says that it is nothing new. That is what the NDC has been doing ever since. Now he himself, President Kufuor, he was taken to jail for over 1 year without any charges against him, and it is nothing new. He said that this is not what is going to break the MPP down. If they like, they can say social media people, they say fancy comedy, he should not speak again. National security is looking for him and all. It is nothing new. They have gone through it, they have overcome it, and they came to power. Right? Let's continue.
You must help yourselves. You are the majority now. I'm having to tell you, we lost power 79 as we learned from Professor Kwe. Why? Because along the way, we found that even as we all subscribe to democracy, we tended to be too individualistic. Egos were so big. Everybody would go and look into his mirror and think that is perhaps superior or better than the next man. You see, a party must be united. We must be reconciled. But if we go in with swollen egos, I'm entitled, it's my turn. If you say that to yourself, the next man would also tell that to himself, or the next woman. So why do we get the unity?
Oh, Gentle Jack. Gentle Jack. May he live long, Wate. May you live long. He's saying that in the 1979s, one of the reasons why, I think it was Prof. Buzia then, one of the reasons they lost the election was because of this same thing that caused MPP to lose in 2024. Yeah. That is why the Bible says that there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new. Everything we are seeing has happened before. Prez Kufuor is saying that as a member of the New Patriotic Party, you can never ever stand anywhere and say that Sikefo Kasana Hiamfo Super Mukebi. You can never do that. It is unbecoming, it is unheard of. It is not a characteristic of a right-wing Democrat, a right-wing thinker. I'm not the one saying it too. Maybe if I'm saying it, say, oh, you, how old are you? You are just, I'm grown though. Don't look at my face, I'm grown. If I tell you my age, you will run. But, you know, say, Sikefo Kasa, also Kasebi, PhD for Kasa, also grassroots. Masters for Kasa, also grassroots. Businessmen forum, Omo Kasa, also there. No. He said that was the reason they lost in 1979. Swollen egos. Swollen then egos. Please, you can send your request. Let me pick you. I think these commentaries, we have to run it together. Because I said, me papa. A senior person has spoken. A statesman has spoken. And as you see, sometimes when such people talking, put away everything. Put away your camp. And listen. Let it work on your pride, on your ego. These are people who have seen it all. So far in Ghana right now, the most experienced politician, President Kufuor. He is speaking. And he is speaking. Send your request. Let me pick you. We are going to have a conversation around what Gentle Jack said today.
And without the unity, how can you call yourselves a party? Democracy is one man, one vote. Most of you lawyers, doctors, engineers, professionals, these days we are all becoming Europeans. Monogamy. You and your wife, you live in a fine bungalow, perhaps with just a child or two. The laborer outside there at your gate may have 2, 3 wives, perhaps 10 children. When it's time to go and vote, and you haven't won the support, the trust of the... Who would win? It's common sense.
So President Kufuor says something interesting here. And I did not pay attention to it this way earlier. So Mama Pounds just corrected me. It was Victor Owusu that lost that election. Thank you so much. When they separated into UNC and I think PNP and the other one, and that gave the weight for Dr. Liman to quickly go through. Yes. So you see, everything has happened before. So President Kufuor is saying, say, if you are a leader of the party, because you are a public figure, sometimes you are not allowed to even take more than one wife. Even the Bible is saying if you want to be a leader, you should not take more than one wife. But maybe your driver, the person driving you, Ebia, or 3 wives, 18 children, 4 side chicks. And your new one is commandeering about a group of about 40 people. But you are just one leader with your wife and then your 3 children. So you are just 5. So if you are in the party and you are maltreating, do
I still have with the?
So if you are in the
Start
party,
this business with.
if you are in the party and you are maltreating, how do you call it? Your driver. In the end, your driver will lead his family of over 40 people to go and vote against your party to show you pepper. If you are in the party because you are a leader, you are maltreating your cook. You are maltreating a police station agent, police station executive. They have the larger families because they don't have anything to lose. 3 wives, 4 side chicks, 17 children, 25 children. If you don't treat them well, if you become greedy, they will show you pepper at the polls. And that reminds me, here in Volta region, there is one particular polling station that we always used to laugh at in the MPP, where the former regional chairman used to vote. He votes there with the wife, the children, with the maid and all. And sometimes, when you go and count the MPP vote there, only two votes for MPP. Sometimes 3 votes for MPP. So he tells you that, but this man has big companies, how? It tells you they are his workers and others. They don't go to vote for him. Why? Because of the mafia. So that's what President Kufuor is saying. Let's continue.
Kukrudu! Please, it's a very sad situation we are in now. And this is why I've chosen, I was invited to come and launch. I'm launching. The physical launch perhaps will be performed by another, but I'm using this occasion to tell the truth as I see it to all of us. This disease of high individualism, me-tooism, was what led to our losing 79 election. We must tell the truth to ourselves. We lost 79 when you consider the ballots. First round, President Liman, and Liman was a good man. I had the opportunity to work with him in the 69-72 government. I was deputy foreign minister and he was a foreign officer. I met him, good man, but he wasn't a practicing politician. He was a professional civil servant. He became, if you like, president by chance. 79, his party PNP was looking for a candidate. Their choice was late Mr. Igala. But Igala had been disqualified by a commission of inquiry. So he turned around and picked this young man, well-educated, Dr. Liman. Just like that, and PNP accepted Liman. So into the elections, nobody knew Liman much around the country. But because that party was so united, and PNP, united like a fist in a glove, and us, the PFP, UNC, we had split ourselves, believing that we were so good, the people of Ghana would see our goodness and give it to us. We were not organized.
So you see, the same thing that happened. How Movement for Change left, okay, because they thought, say, someone had a chance, even if he goes independent, he will win. Same thing happened during their time.
Rather, we were tearing at each other, destroying each other, telling all sorts of things about each other, assuming Ghanaians were not listening or watching. So when we cast the vote that year, to our surprise, Liman came first, got 600 and something. Victor Osu, the PFP candidate, got 500 and something. UNC Powele got 300. And suppose we hadn't split ourselves, 500 plus 300 and something, we would have won one touch. But once Liman got the lead into the second round, again, the way we hate ourselves. Before we knew, most of our people in UNC had gone to support Liman, even against our candidate, Victor Osu. That's how we lost it. I tell you, because we did that, we disappointed our country, Ghana, so much.
You see, nothing new under the sun. The same way people felt that because it did not go their way during the internal elections, so they used their money, they used their influence to campaign against our parliamentary candidates, to campaign against the very party, the very party that was feeding them, the very party that had given them the opportunity to serve Ghana, the very party that has given them the chance to become wealthy. This is how they sabotaged this party during Kufuor's time. I mean, in the 1970s. The same thing has happened again. Nothing new under the sun. The reason I'm taking time to play this history that President Kufuor stated today to you is because I want you not to be discouraged. I want you to know that whatever the MPP is going through today, it has gone through it before and it has come back stronger. So we too, we can make it. We too, we can do it. Abonoma says that I will say, wow, yeah. Dr. Kwata, how are you doing? Yeah.
That was how, may he rest in peace, Rawlings managed to succeed with the attempted coup and came to sit on Ghana for 19 long years, traumatizing the country. So sometimes when people are blaming, quietly I blame our tradition, our party. I'm not so much the tradition as the personalities in our party. We tend to be too self-centered.
Self-centered. Edrumisu.
Kukrudu. I've told you, Buzia was a very lone member of the then parliament in the 1950s. The Northern People's Party came to that house. Buzia was there before NPP came. I think NPP came in 54. But Buzia had been there from...
Please, are you enjoying it or I should stop? Let me know. Let me know. Naima says, wow. Please, let me know. Are you enjoying it or I should stop playing it and then I allow you to come in and make your commentaries? We just have about 7 minutes left on what okay, good. All right, so I'm seeing someone says he's enjoying. Dr. Kwesi, I should continue. Good. All right, good. Ekesha said we are enjoying it. Good. Let's continue.
Legislative Council to Legislative Assembly, but Legislative Assembly was a lone member against the very powerful machinery, highly organized machinery of CPP. But the way he performed and the principles he upheld, I believe those were the things that made the Northern People's Party entering Parliament then or Assembly decide, look, you are alone, but be our leader. I hope you are getting the point. See, at this point, I would want to ask you, what's a party for?
So what he just mentioned was that Dr. Buzia, during his time in the 1950s, he was a single person in opposition. Our parliament, they say legislative assembly. Onunkwan against the entire government machinery of Kwame Nkrumah and all the rest. He was a single opposition leader. Yet, he never kept quiet. He was effective. Meaning that we cry that we have 88 in this time is enough. It's enough to bring MPP back to power. It is enough to hold NDC accountable, right?
What is the central purpose of party? Yeah? To win power. That's I would say, the only purpose. If you are a party and you are not winning, once I said, people thought I was being too simplistic. I said, you might be better off being a messenger in a winning party than a general secretary that has no party. The purpose of party is to win power. We don't seem to want to learn. Please. We happen to be living in times. See, when I went to Parliament in 1969, the population of Ghana was just 10 million people. The whole Ghana. 10 million. As we speak now, population has moved to almost 40 million. I'm sure it might be even more. Full of youngsters who may not know anything of traditions. We are talking democracy. We are talking rule of law, accountable governance. We are talking private sector. Because we believe in wealth creation. Not because we are greedy. No. Without wealth, you may have the finest ideas. You can't implement the ideas. That's why we respect the private sector. We want to encourage the private sector to come into its own. If we have Ghanaian billionaires and they become billionaires legitimately, what's wrong with it? That's how the world moves. So we believe in these things. But then, with all these ideas, where is the organization? See, to organize in current times, you must strategize. Your opponent, I remember they built a headquarters and said they were opening a school. They come from a tradition of organization. The first president of Ghana told his followers, organization decides all. Organization. Drilling people, military. So they take organization very seriously. They may not have a good message, but if they are united and they have got propaganda, they've got propaganda, they would make falsehood seem truth.
You see, President Kufuor is deep. You see, Haptel belongs to Baumia. Haptel belongs to Baumia. And they are stealing money like there is no tomorrow. They were able to sell 24-hour economy, which is something they cannot do, to Ghanaians, and Ghanaians believed it. They were able to sell Nkokobo and Kitinkiti, which is something that does not make sense to Ghanaians, and Ghanaians believed it. That's what President Kufuor is saying. That's how they've been doing since. But the only reason they are able to even sell that message to Ghanaians is because they are united. When this person comes to you, 24-hour economy, the next person will come and say 24. So you will believe it. Oh, I mean, boy.
You may have all the ideas, but you are not organized. Everybody is boss. Huh? All the good things we've done in the service of our country, we are not even able to tell.
Communication.
Tell people, advocate and propagate and espouse. We did this and this, and because not to boast, but these days, because of the pressures of life, people don't have long attention span. So if you are not making your points,
short memory,
digital times, sharp for people to get their imagination, they take you don't have a message. A party like ours, we don't have, seriously, central think tank. A think tank should work so objectively that even hard truths would be told to itself. It might not be palatable, but if the truth, know it. Because it's only when you know it you can begin to solve the problem. We don't have, with all our intelligence and high qualifications.
Okay. I think we've heard enough from Gentle Jack. If you want to hear all, kindly go to Ghana Sem TV GH. Kindly go to Ghana Sem TV GH, and the full speech is there, where he also spoke about communication and all.